coming your way throughout Black History Month on the network. Appreciate the time there with Steve Weish and MJ. But it is a special guest. We're joined now by one of the most feared linebackers to ever play the game and one of the most fearless young women that you will ever come across. He is a Hall of Famer, a former Defensive Player of the Year, and one of the greatest players to ever put on that Bears uniform. And she is a Special Olympics athlete and track star at Tennessee Wesleyan University. Please welcome Brian Urlacher and Bree Boguecki.
Yeah!
Bree, Brian, thank you guys for being here.
Ow!
All the applause.
Nice crowd you got here.
Everybody knows this guy. We'd love to hear more of your story, Bree. So you were diagnosed with autism at age 5, an autism disorder on the spectrum, and you've since gone on to compete in 4 sports at the Special Olympics. Mm-hmm. You have earned a track scholarship. You recorded a song with OAR, and she gave her own TED Talk.
Really? That's awesome.
Yes. Bree did that.
So this is not... Give it up for Bree!
Bree.
Woo!
What was the key to overcoming some of those obstacles that you faced early on in your life in order to accomplish so much at such a young age?
Yeah, so I would just say, like, support. Having a good support system is really the key to success, and, you know, getting the help that, you know, that I needed. When I was younger, it was that I couldn't have conversations. I couldn't leave my house. You know, everything was way too overstimulating for me. My family would tell me I would, in the car, have like meltdowns for 3 hours. You know, my mom would try to ask me, you know, hey, Bree, how was school? And I wouldn't answer her just because I didn't have that speech. And so my mom told me that she would often cry thinking that we would never have a conversation.
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't until, you know, I got into early childhood education, we worked with the school system, so I've gotten occupational therapy, speech therapy, social skills, and at the time when I was diagnosed, you know, it wasn't covered by insurance, so my parents paid out of pocket. You know, now it's covered, but, you know, back then, I mean, it was out of pocket. So, I mean, I'm thankful to my parents for getting me the support I needed to get me to where I am today, and yeah.
Awesome. Brian, you've been such a partner with the Special Olympics your entire career. I remember when you were a player, we did a bunch of features with all of your work in the community. When you meet a Bree and you get to see what she's been through, how does that level set you, and what does it do to inspire you as a Hall of Fame player?
It's amazing to hear her story. I knew who she was coming into this, but I didn't hear her story up close and personal. It's amazing what she's been through, what she's conquered. She also runs a 5.5-minute mile as well.
Is that right?
I mean, she didn't say that, which is pretty fast.
Used you in our obstacle earlier.
But to see what she's gone through and the work of Special Olympics, United's partner up with Special Olympics is amazing. And just to do what they've done to mainstream some of these kids is incredible.
Now, Bree, you grew up in Illinois as a Bears fan.
Yeah.
Of course, Brian Urlacher, you're a franchise legend. I played against you. I know how dominant this dude was. He knocked me out so hard I had snot bubbles coming out my nose all the time. But as far as the Bears, though, tremendous season.
Unreal.
And it's such a bright future. How excited were you guys this season, and what are you looking forward to
You
next?
still watching the Bears, Bree?
I'm not a big, like...
So she's at school now, so I'm going to give you a breakdown.
Yeah.
So she's going to school. She's doing her schoolwork. Anyway.
But definitely in 3rd grade, though, I heard about the Packers and the Bears.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
I heard Brian Urlacher, and automatically I was like, Brian Urlacher's my guy.
20 years ago. Anyway, but yeah, I'm excited about where they're going. You know, this season was so much fun to watch. Coach Nagy's the man. Our defense is flying around, getting takeaways, scoring touchdowns, offensively, run the ball. Yeah. I love what Mitch is doing. I think him in that system a couple more years is just going to get better and better. Coach Nagy finds ways to get the football to all those different guys. So just fun to watch, man. I'm excited.
We love you, and we love all the work, of course, you do with United and Special Olympics. So thank you for being here, and thank you for inspiring us all this morning with your story.
Well, thank you.
Way to go.
And much more to come on Good Morning Football. After this, we are at the Super Bowl. That is a cowbell and the NFC champion.